I'm Jay with Explore More Northwest, and today I'm going to show you how to hook up tab number 1 to your tow vehicle. This is also the same hookup as tab number 2 that we have. So before we get going, I'm going to go over some terminology to make sure we're all on the same page. This is the parking brake handle. This is a 2-inch ball, which is required on all vehicles that tow our trailers. This is a 2-inch coupler. This is the coupler handle. This is the 7-pin wiring connector. This is the breakaway cable. And then we have our breakaway chains, our jack, and our jack wheel. So, to hook it up to our vehicle, first we need to go ahead and get it up to the correct height. So we'll go ahead and do that by spinning the jack up until the coupler is slightly above the height of the ball as it is now. Next, we're going to go ahead and push that parking brake forward, which is very important to have this off when you hook it up, and especially when you're towing. So at this point, we'll go and just roll the trailer forward, or you can back your tow vehicle up to it. And now when you lower it, you actually need to hold up on the coupler handle as you lower it. And you can feel that it's going on straight as we're putting it on, and continue to hold up the handle. And then once we have our weight off, you can see the jack wheel starting to turn. You just release the coupler handle. Now that is in the locked position. And now, if you continue to raise this, make sure that the wheel aims straight back, because that actually has to go into a groove to lock into place correctly. And as long as it aims straight back, it'll fall into that, and you can crank this all the way up until it doesn't spin anymore. Right there. Now, we'll go ahead and hook up our 7-pin wiring connector. We'll hook up our breakaway cable, our safety chains, and make sure that these are high enough off the ground that they don't drag. And at this point, you're ready to go. But before you go on this trailer, tab number 1, make sure that the roof vent is closed, that the windows are closed and locked, and that the door is closed and locked. And on tab number 2, make sure that the hatch is closed and locked, the windows are closed and locked, and the roof vent is closed as well. Other than that, you're good to go. But now let's go and cover how to disconnect from your trailer. So when you disconnect, when you're in your spot, make sure that the wheels are chalked. And in this case, I'm also going to set the parking brake. And we're only setting this because we're disconnecting it from the trailer. We never travel with this on when it's connected to our tow vehicle. And at this point, we can go ahead and disconnect the wiring. And I like to keep everything off the ground when I'm camping. Our safety chains. Our breakaway cable. And at this point, we can start lowering our jack down. And lowering our jack down. And lowering our jack down. Until it starts to make contact with the ground, at which point, go ahead and pull up on the coupler handle like this and continue to raise it. And then it'll release from the ball. You can let go of your coupler handle, and you can drive your tow vehicle out from underneath, and then you can proceed to level it if that's what you'd like to do, or stabilize it, and then you're good to go. Have a great trip. And as a side note, because I didn't cover it earlier, when you hook it up and you're getting ready to tow, also make sure that your brake lights, your running light, and your turn signals work.